So we wanted to see the artwork that was available for the people in Melbourne's streets, but we didn't want to just see the art. We wanted to dive further and see what motivated the artists to create the pieces we saw.
As regards the mind behind the art, we thought we would explore the motives between the different types of art we saw and also the message that the artist was trying to convey.
So we're hoping we'll find some nice people with some good stories to tell.
We also wanted to hear what everyday people who aren't involved in actually creating street art thought of it, and their opinions on what they feel might be going on in an artist's mind. So we conducted a small survey asking them what they think are the motives behind street art and how it impacts Melbourne's culture, and their opinion on illegal graffiti made with good intentions, and if they condone it or if they still consider it art. And we also discussed the ban on amplification on Swanston Street and how Melbourne's street art compares to other cities around the world.
Bing, 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 bing.
And they're pretty really expressing themselves, sort of getting all their artistic side out there, that sort of expression.
Expression, self-expression, social expression, ego. Provides an unsolicited look at society.
I think it's very much part of Melbourne's identity. The musicians in particular are coming and support.
Definitely. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the park. Everyone knows the park.
Don't zoom off on that. It won't focus on the face.
I do think it's a good idea because it's respect that is there for it, you know, and as long as it's not offensive to anyone, then yeah, I think it's nice and it's nice to respect.
I think the all needs to be taken on its own merit. Depends on where it's done, probably the quality of what's being done.
it depends what type of street art or graffiti.
Street art, yeah.
So, yeah, that's right. And freedom of expression.
Where would you draw the line between street art and graffiti?
Graffiti's more sort of content. Not so much content, I think more the intentions. If it's like meant to vandalise and, you know, just a rough tag like this in text and it's not. There's no like aesthetic value to it.
Yeah. Was it Flinders before Melbourne Central?
It was Melbourne Central,
Flagstaff, yeah, Westall, Flagstaff, and then Southern Cross.
They need to rethink that completely. Like most of the money that I spend in Melbourne, I spend on buskers. I come in here and I pay the musicians. I go to their gigs as well. So it's not just the money that goes into the guitar cases here, but it's they use the busking as advertising for the other gigs that they do, and I support all those gigs. If it wasn't for the busking, I wouldn't know about those musicians. I hope not. I don't think it'll work. I think Melbourne's identity is very much embedded in that.
I played it.
No. To the squash. It's your mouth. God, I'm cringing. So many people are around.
I'm from Scotland and I'm only here travelling and I absolutely love the street art here. It's amazing and it's something that tourists go and photograph all the time. Back home it's more just sort of graffiti and things. Yeah. Here you get a lot more of the artistic side and people really expressing themselves.
The music scene in Melbourne is extraordinary on a worldwide level, and we need to maintain that. Melbourne is sensational on practically every.
Would you say it's one of the best places?
Absolutely, and we get the international buses.
So when I think of art, I think of paintings and drawings, but we often forget to think about the art of music. So we found a busker on Swanston Street and we asked him his story.
I've always wanted to try and make a living off music. When I started high school in Year 7, my school offered some lessons. I just kind of happened to go at that.
How do you think the busking affects Melbourne culture?
I don't know, I think because Melbourne's such a, like, we're known as like the arts capital of Australia. I think
Able to obtain an interview with a street artist called Katie. Thanks to Miss Arts, we were able to hear her story.
I've always loved art, like ever since I was a little kid. Grew up on a farm and I've just always loved drawing and painting and stuff. It's like a natural thing for me, art, but I kind of forgot about it. Like during my teenage years and early 20s, I got back into it again because my brother and I, randomly, we were watching a documentary on an artist called Banksy. Yeah, we just thought, hey, we could do this. Like, let's just have a go at doing some street art. Why not? So we literally just started drawing and mixing up glue, and off we went, just like one random Sunday afternoon. And it just literally just grew from there. Like, we grew up, as I said, on a farm, surrounded by like animals and creatures and stuff, foxes and horses. And when we came to the city, like for year 11 and 12, my parents separated, so we sort of had to go from country to city like straight away. And so I think the art's been like sort of bringing those creatures from the farm into the urban environment, because like it's so grey and boring, and it's been our way of bringing that colour and life into like the cold urban jungle.
While walking in Melbourne streets, we found a street artist and we decided to ask him about his story, the mind behind his art.
Myself when I was Sydney begging homeless, and I wanted to give something back to all the nice people that kept on giving me like little things in life, like socks or something, the stuff I needed on the streets, or a pair of gloves. So I decided to try and do something to give back, and I tried the harmonica, playing that, but people paid me to be quiet, so I gave that one up. I thought, well, what else could I do, you know? So I taught myself to. A guy said scribble on the ground, and I said I can't draw. I thought, I'll give it a go, and I got my art supplies by picking the pencils up off the ground that the lunch crowd would drop, and then I'd get my papers out of the bin, stuff like that, and then that's how I built the art supplies up from scratch. And I'd pick the leaves off the trees and the flowers off the ground, and I'd keep on drawing them until I realised I could draw a little bit, so I kept on going, and I wanted to teach myself properly so I could paint people's portraits and animals and that for them, just to say thank you. That's why a lot of the artwork I've just given back and for free and that. So I paint the animals to say thanks for looking after me while I was, I couldn't do nothing, I was down and out. So that's why there's so many animals, dogs and cats and that. But, another thing is I wasted 4 years of my life begging, and I wanted something to fall back on when I get my little happy place, I like to call it. That's the only place that I can stay out of reality where all the evilness is still lurking around. People don't have to pay as long as they appreciate it and they all, but I'm still happy. So I could have been rich, but would ruin the whole concept of me doing it. The reason why I do it is to give back, not to take anymore.
Fingers to my toes, you know how to touch me. I won't let you go till you say you love me. Say that you love me.